guys, welcome to Becky Tarot. My name is Becky. I'm a spiritual advisor, clairvoyant and energy reader. So we're going to do a collective read. I might try and do a pick a pile as well today. I feel called to do a pick a pile at some point today. Okay, let's do a collective and see what comes out, and then I might do a pick a pile after. So I hope everyone's well. Please like and subscribe, as it helps our energies to connect and helps more of my videos to resonate with you. So let's see what's going on with collective energy at the moment. Let's cleanse myself and you, my beautiful viewers. Okay, they want me to use 2 decks, they said. This one. Oh, okay. They want Moology and Soul's Journey, so let's have a little look. So I feel like there's like real deep and inner wounding that may be bubbling up to the surface at the moment. These are like the real deeper layers of things that I feel you've probably healed over the past couple of years, but this is like the last hurdle of some of them, a new layer of it, and you starting to acknowledge how it affects you and the things that you do and how you manage scenarios and people. That's kind of coming through. So yeah, like I'm seeing it's like something you thought you'd already handled and chucked that aside, like however long ago, you're having to take another look at it and be like, oh shit, I missed it, I missed something here, I missed a crack, and you're gonna have to deal with that now before you can then chuck it fully to the side. What's coming through before I go with the cards is like, so you know there's that saying that's like, treat people how you want to be treated. Now that can be very hard. For example, for me, right, I am constantly trying to deal with my baby's father, that no matter if I try and come at him genuinely and honestly, all I get is defensiveness back. I try to come at him as adult and all I get is childish immaturity back. So I do understand if people are like, yeah, but it's not that simple, okay? But what is coming through is that vibe of, don't let anyone swear you away. So if someone's a very shitty person, they don't have morals and they're caught up in their own drama and shadows, don't let that like veer you off or allow you to be brought down to their level. You stay true to you, you lead by example, yeah? This is how I work, this is how I function, and if you can't, then you just have to be removed, yeah? Like, that's keeping the boundary, but keeping the boundary healthy for you and the rules healthy for you. Is this way, or you're gonna have to, you know, like, I can compromise, I can be flexible, I can be open, I can be honest, but if you're not gonna give that back to me, then there's no point. Why? Yeah? So that's the energy that's kind of coming through. Okay, so the cards, we've got be bold and make the first move. The energy is gaining momentum and show the real you. So, you know, I said about that thing that I felt had been chucked to the side, but now you're pulling it back and having to take a new look at it, and there's a little crack that you missed. It feels like this is going into more layers of who you really are, and accepting, acknowledging how you are, and then kind of taking a look at that, how you can grow in a certain way, how you can shift something that may be projecting and causing you issues. Be bold and make the first move. And I think this is, you know, I just said about a connection, I just gave you an example, right? I deal with someone that just is completely hard work all the time for no reason, and there's not really reason for him to be hard work, like none at all. Like, I haven't done anything to him, but yet he's done shitloads to me, and yet he still acts as if somehow he has a right to be a prick, right? So with the be bold, make a first move, I'm getting, just take that lead by example factor that I said, like be bold and make the first move to detach from all the past emotions, free it, let it go, and just make the first move into the newness and the desires that you want for your life and how you want to be treated and how you treat other people. Just jump into that. You be the first person to do it, and don't worry about it. Don't worry about anyone else's opinion. Don't worry about if people feel the same or not the same. Just be true to yourself, and yeah, be the first person to take those steps. The energy is gaining momentum here, so there's some kind of this. I just feel like this energy is in full force. Like, you're definitely not someone that's stuck right now. The momentum is strong. The momentum is fast, sorry. Yeah, the new start is coming, but you need to just be confident. Be completely confident in yourself. Oh, there's an emotion coming up that feels really... This might be, I'm not going to lie, a connection for some of you that's of past, or there's history, or there's, you know, doesn't feel like a new person. And it feels a bit like there's a mask, or there's some hidden emotions and feelings here that, look, it's really, whether this is you or the other person, it's very, it's a lot. There's a lot of hidden emotions there. And, I think this is advice to just stop pretending like you don't care or have feelings, and start being the real, like, start trying to just be honest with yourself and honest with other people. Do you remember what I just said about how if someone doesn't feel the same, that's okay, but you don't have to pretend. Like, if things, example, say you're friends, right, and you've been building feelings, but you're not sure how they feel, and it's eating you up, and you're playing games, and you're this and that, and you don't want them anymore, and the universe is calling you to be true to yourself, which is express that, listen, I really enjoy our friendship, but I'm actually starting to, you know, get more emotions for you. I'm feeling more on a different romantic, side for you. And I need to know how you feel, because this is going to get too hard, and I need to kind of create distance and detach myself if you don't feel the same. There is nothing wrong with that. Like, obviously you haven't got to, you know, I wouldn't ply, like, don't just be in the hope and the need and begginess of, like, if I express and they don't feel the same, well, I'm just still going to give and give and give. No. And for some of you, I feel like this is either you or someone else that you've been with in the past, and I feel like there's a big... You're pretending that you don't have feelings anymore, but you do, and it's causing a whole rift, and there's an energy here that's building momentum, so it's going to come out. Either you're going to blurt it out, or they're going to blurt it out in some kind of anger, and it's going to be like, what? Like, you have all these feelings, but you've been acting and treating me this way. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Kind of thing. It's time for you to just show who you really are, if this is you or someone else towards you. Like, I do feel this is pending. It's about being confident and knowing that everybody's entitled to have their own feelings. Everybody, yeah? It doesn't matter how someone else feels or whatever. Like, you are nobody can tell you can or can't have those feelings. Nobody, okay? So be confident in yourself and know, look, I'm into you. Are you into me? No. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to detach. Like, I can't carry on with this connection like this, and that's because that's how I feel. You're entitled to that. You are. I literally had to do this. I had to kind of do that thing. This fucking energy. Like, cheated on me, lied, whatever, gone, separation, then came back around, and I was literally, like, still in love, and I was wanting him to be like, I love you, I'm going to fix this, watch this, I'm going to prove and be dedicated to you. But he wasn't. And all he did was just push me away. But I never denied my feelings, not once. I always said, okay, well, I just wanted him to understand that it was difficult for me. Like, this is extremely difficult for me because I have feelings. But I'm trying, like, and there was no fucking leeway. It was just a cunt, and still is one, but... in the end, you will heal. This is what I'm saying. You're entitled to have your feelings, and if someone doesn't, you know, feel the same, then you're entitled to detach and pull away, and not just give them the bits of the connection that they want. Like, it has to be equal playing ground, you know. If you're not getting anything at all for the connection, like, okay, it's a friendship, but you're struggling to be friends, then don't move away from it. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. And from someone that got forced into just detaching, I had no choice. He was literally screaming at me constantly, I have no feelings for you. Okay. In the end, I had no choice but to accept it. It was like, I have to move on. Like, you give me no choice but to move on from you. And the reality is, if you express it, you can move away and detach a bit, knowing that I was open and honest. I'm not lying to myself and other people, and that's fine. So I'm entitled to my detachment, because I'm not going to just constantly be there for you and give you every aspect of myself when you don't feel the same. And that's fine. That's completely fine. Let's see what they want to leave with. It's about confidence in yourself. You're allowed to be and express who you really are. You're allowed to be and express what you really want. Death. I'm learning that endings are merely beginnings. Doesn't that just kind of think change? Love reverse. Interesting. Yeah. Guilt. Forgiveness. Alright. So, death, endings. Like, just because something's an ending or is ending, it's fine. What happens normally is, what happens all the time is that means a new beginning. Whether that's in a connection, it's changing and shifting into a new way, and that's fine, or it's completely ending for new, to fully come in as in new person, new scenario, new situation. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. There is movement here. Change is happening now. You may have been at a standstill before, but there is movement. And the love reverse, let's read what it says. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. Reverse. I feel like the problem is, the reason why you don't feel comfortable just being you at the moment is because you feel that no good can come from you being expressive and open about your love. You don't feel that any good can come from it, but you're not being the real you, or someone else is not being the real. Someone's at an indecision here, whether it's you or the other person. It's going to be different for all of you. They're at an indecision of just being open and honest, or you're at an indecision. And your pride is what's getting in the way. Your pride. Yeah. Purpose. I know what I am here to do, but it's reversed. So you or the other person isn't sure what to do about it. They're not sure how to get peace. I feel like if this is, for those of you that is someone else, this is how they feel towards you, and you're gonna know, because they're gonna, whoever is feeling this way is not at peace. They're in complete turmoil, and they're back and forth, indecision. But I feel whoever it is, they're gonna blow, like explode in something. They're just gonna come out with it, and it's gonna cause a massive shift in the connection, because they're just gonna come out of it, and they're gonna be like, the other person's gonna be like, what? And I feel like it helps people just open up and be vulnerable and remove the pride. I'm just hearing and seeing something like, it's like a breakdown. It's quite emotionally overwhelming. Like, I see two people, like one person blurting out like their feelings, the other person just bursting into tears, like I think the second whoever this is that frees this by, like, just stops and just is honest about how they really feel, it's like this massive barrier between you and this other person goes down, and I get like real emotion, real vulnerability, a conversation that you never thought you was gonna have, tears, kisses, like just, it's a lot. I can feel the energy, I can feel it building. It's like, it's gonna explode soon. It's gonna explode. Okay, so Spirit, where do you want to go from here? Listen to your intuition, and it threw out what's helpful people. I'm just getting from this, you are so protected, the divine's protecting you. If this is for some of you to do with someone you've got children with or had a child with, I know it doesn't feel like it sometimes, but you really are protected, and they're really guided. There's a lot of spirit guides guiding you through this. Ask for help. Ask for help from within the next few months. Yeah, it's not got long, it's building. If you're stuck, this is weird. What's coming through is if this person, so say you do have a child with this person, but you only talk about randomly and no one's being honest about their feelings, but you need help for something. They're saying, don't be scared to ask them for help, like with finances or to do with the child or whatever. Just ask for help from them. For some reason, that's going to help open the door. Remain positive. There's no need to worry. And forgiveness. Forgiveness is possible here on both ends. Just within a few months, this is going to fucking happen. It's going to blow out. Like, this can't be held in. My throat chakra is driving me mental right now because people are just holding back so much stuff. So much. So, let me see what I see in my third eye now, and then I'll finish up. I'm hearing, don't you worry, child, because heaven's got a plan for you. If anyone's pregnant or soon to be pregnant, you're having a girl. Just checking out one out there. Right. I'm just seeing this blowout, this row between people throwing things, anger, stropping. Whether this is one actual argument or this is like a few things that build up to the blowout, it's gonna be different for some of you. It's just someone throwing something across the room. Someone breaks down, they're like, I can't do this anymore. I'm in love with you. Other person's like, I'm in love with you too. Holding the masculine energy, it doesn't mean male, but masculine energy is like holding the feminine's face, and it's just like, there's tears. And then he kisses her. It's a fucking moment. It's a real moment. And this is all to do with people learning to just embrace themselves and how they feel, and know that it's okay to have feelings and to express them, and not to stress and not to worry. Know that always being real and being true to yourself is the key to success and confidence, because you learn that, well, I can express that and it's okay. People are entitled to their own feelings regarding the matter. It's a big learning curve, like curveball for both of the people involved here. I do believe, I'm not saying that once they have this blowout that the connection is going to be lovely and great and it's going to be like never before. It is going to be like never before, but in a different way. There's still going to be hurdles and things to work through and talk, but I feel like this is opening a door towards a different way of this relationship, this connection working. It's not good. It's going to feel very different. It's going to be a shift. But yeah, that's what I get in a collective today. Please like and subscribe. It really helps our energies to connect. Some more of my videos will resonate with you. If you're interested in a private reading, info's in the box down below. And in the meantime, I send you so much love and light. Bye.